Welcome back to the 4th episode of this tournament. I'm a little congested, sorry.
Why do you have a microphone?
Because we need it, and I thought it'd make me sound cooler.
It's not even plugged in.
Oh, then I don't know when I'm talking like this. I thought that was the microphone.
So you were congested.
No, it was just the microphone.
We don't need that.
That's not in your contract. For the first fight of the night, we have Witch Doctor versus Stinger. High expectations for Stinger after last season, Nick.
Very high expectations. He was probably the bot that came closest to beating the eventual champion, Son of Waiachi. And his aggressive nature just makes it difficult for bots to fight him, because you can't really get settled and he'll flip you by the time you get your bearings right.
I don't know what shape we're going to today. I don't know my shapes too good.
We're going to a box.
Like a 7-sided box?
No, 6-sided box.
What about 9?
No, just 6.
Because 2 is 4.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Let's go down to the box for the first fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, Mad Mario seems like nothing compared to the anger from this plumber. It's Stinger! In the blue square, if you're gonna dress up in ridiculous outfits to drive a bot around, you better be good. Hoping not to look like a fool, Witch Doctor!
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! And Stinger coming out aggressively, as he's known to do, with a good box rush, and he's got under Witch Doctor. Ooh. Losing control though. Under Witch Doctor a second time already, and a big shove into the wall, and Witch Doctor is flipped in the first 15 seconds.
Looks like Stinger's easily getting under Witch Doctor there.
A very bright start for Stinger now. And goes in again at Witch Doctor, self-right.
Man, he's making this look pretty easy.
He's under again, and a big flip from Stinger. What a start this is from Stinger. Already flipping Witch Doctor twice. Witch Doctor trying to get to the wall to self-right.
Oh, huge hit from Stinger.
Big shot from Stinger. And Witch Doctor looks confused and helpless. Stinger now with a drive, throwing him into the corner. It's relentless stuff from Stinger at the moment. Witch Doctor cannot get settled or back on his wheels. Stinger comes in with another drive, shoves him into the wall.
Stinger well in control so far.
And it's all Stinger at the moment. Witch Doctor moving around, hit again by Stinger, and able to get back on his wheels. And he's got to start getting some kind of damage or any good attacks. Here comes Stinger again with another big shove, but loses him halfway through. Under him again, driving him towards the wall. Oh, look at that, there's an antenna missing now from Stinger. Witch Doctor caused some damage apparently. Not sure how it happened, but Stinger has damage. Oh, he's got more damage, the other antenna is gone.
Stinger's still able to easily get under Witch Doctor, but that damage may prevent him from getting any more flips.
It very well might. So Witch Doctor getting some damage.
Witch Doctor just flying up and over Stinger now. He can't carry him across the box anymore.
Yep, exactly what you talked about, Coleslaw. It doesn't matter now that Stinger has the good wedge, because he can't get the flips without those antennas. They are a crucial part of the weaponry. Stinger trying to get Witch Doctor towards the wall with a big drive, losing him at the last second. Oh, and look at that!
Devastating damage caused by Witch Doctor there. That could be a huge turning point.
It very well could be. It's half of Stinger's wedge now gone. He was in control of this fight, and all of a sudden, Witch Doctor is turning it around with every piece he rips off. Stinger in trouble. Witch Doctor trying to attack the front wheel now. That's a bit exposed now that the wedge isn't protecting it. Good shot there by Witch Doctor. What can Stinger do? He's got half a wedge. Oh, and a big shot popping Witch Doctor up into the air.
Stinger still scoring some points with these hits, but he needs to make some real damage.
He needs to do something. Gets Witch Doctor on the kill saws there. Under Witch Doctor again. Oh, and there's the wheel gone from Stinger. Witch Doctor got the wheel. The front right wheel that was protected by the wedge. It's
What
over.
a rally from Witch Doctor. it's gonna be pretty close.
It was all Stinger in the early stages, but Witch Doctor making a comeback perhaps? We'll see if it's enough to get the victory right after this.
Hey you! Yeah, you! Are you tired of watching BattleBots? Well, how about you try our FIFA 09 series? Now isn't that better? Link is in our description. Please check out the playlist that we have of FIFA 09 with Portsmouth.
Welcome back to the BattleBots Reborn Cup, where Stinger and Witch Doctor just fought an epic 3-minute bout. Coleslaw, this was really a tale of two halves in this fight.
Stinger was in full control of this match for the first half of it, but Witch Doctor rallied well and may have done enough to win this match.
Well, we've been waiting for a while now, but the judges have made their decision, so let's go down to the box and find out who the winner is.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by a 29-16 decision is Witch Doctor!
Oh, not the most popular result there, but it's Witch Doctor who goes to the round of 32.
For fight number 2 of the night, Mortis versus Ghost Raptor. Mortis has his 2 weapons and is quite versatile. And why is that, Nick?
Very versatile bot. He's got a hammer and he's got a flipper. So he's got one that could do damage, but he's also got a weapon in the flipper that if the bot he's facing is invertible, one quick flip and it could be over. So I think he's gonna do all right in this tournament.
What about Ghost Raptor? He looks similar.
He does look a little similar because he didn't have many changes, but the weapon is the main part. It's a lot lighter this year, and it should be able to get in some fierce hits.
So we're going on the tetrahedral this time.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go down to the tetrahedral.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, which side of you would you rather him hit? Because he can flip you over and do both if you want. Introducing Mortis! In the blue square, haunted by the 100 of saber-toothed cat signs, this bot is sick of the meme and ready to bury it once and for all. It's Ghost Raptor!
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! Mortis and Ghost Raptor squaring off. Well, here comes Ghost Raptor with an early charge. Going at Mortis. Oh, he's flipped himself!
Great rush by Ghost Raptor. He really caught Mortis off guard.
And it looks like Mortis has had something broken off there. I think he's lost part of his flipping mechanism. He's now on his side.
Mortis kind of struggling here. This might be the end.
This might be the end. Mortis cannot get off his side. He is stuck. Ghost Raptor didn't have to do much. Now he sits and waits, gets a cheap shot there. He's been uncalled for, you'd have to say. And now the count has started on Mortis. Oh, look at that!
This is adding insult to injury.
Indeed he is! That was unnecessary from Ghost Raptor! But it doesn't matter, he gets a quick knockout! Well, let's take a look at the replays, Coleslaw, the few that we have, and Mortis was really surprised there when Ghost Raptor charged him.
Mortis was really thrown off by that box rush. When he tried to fire back, he threw himself off balance, and all that was left was the count out.
Ghost Raptor's improvement's looking pretty good so far as he gets the knockout on Mortis. We'll be right back after this.
The third fight of the night is Razer versus Vlad, the Impaler. This is a horrible match for Razer, Nick.
It really is. He would have hated to come up against any bot that could lift or flip, and that's exactly what he has. Although it's a very damaging beak, he is without a self-righting mechanism, and that could cost him very dearly if he's not careful in this fight.
What about Vlad here? He looks a little different.
He is pretty similar, but he has had a little bit of work done in his weaponry. The most significant change is the fact that if he were to come across a flipper, he can self-right. He now has a working self-righting mechanism. It's not going to do him much in his first fight, but if he gets farther in the tournament, it might do some damage.
I think he's cheating, but you know what? Let's get down to the octahedral.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, many English bots have tried and many English bots have failed. Now, their best ever has swam across to show them how it's done. Introducing Razer! In the blue square, this forklift got sick of his day job in the Menards yard hauling wood around, but he won't mind lifting a nut. Introducing Vlad the Impaler!
Box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! So here we go, Razor's gonna need to drive pretty well if he wants to avoid those. Oh, he's not avoided the forklift arms, he's been flipped already!
Razor caught cold there with some careless movements.
A very careless movement indeed! And Vlad's already doing a victory spin, he knows that he's got this fight won! Razor trying to get to the wall to maybe get some assistance in riding itself, but not working out, spinning in circles.
Oh, look like he's coming for another prop.
There he goes, Vlad coming in for another. Is he getting a little bit cocky? Should he just leave Razor in the corner there? Maybe. And it looks like he's indecisive. Goes in for another shot. Now the count has started on Razor.
Is this going to be another easy win for Vlad?
It looks like it is. Another first round victory for Vlad, going way easier than it should have. And there's the end of the fight. Vlad the Impaler will be moving on. Well, let's take a look at the highlights, Coleslaw, or highlight as it is. Vlad making quick work of Razor.
We can see Razor trying to avoid the forklift arms, but he was reckless in driving, and Vlad caught him on the first attempt.
Expected win for Vlad the Impaler. He moves on to the next round. We'll be right back after this. Oh, yes, David Nugent's in. David Nugent!
Hey you, again! Are you tired of BattleBots and FIFA? Well, how about you try our Rocket League series?
I was just trying to bend your dick into your ass.
What?
No!
Isn't that banterous? Rocket League with Coleslaw and the Barangoat in the link in the description. Please check it out.
For the fourth fight of the night, we have Alpha 13 versus Muscly.
What?
Yeah. Alpha 13
That's Omega 13. That's the wrong letter.
versus Muscly.
Brutus?
Yeah, it's pretty muscly. That sounds like a muscular guy.
It's a BattleBot.
But tell me about Alpha 13.
Omega 13.
Well, tell me about that guy.
Omega 13 is a fan-built bot sent in by Mattiator. He is a box with spikes in his very, very general sense, but he's a quick bot and the spikes provide a lot of defense. He's also invertible, so he's a bot that could easily get underestimated, but he could prove to be a dark horse in this tournament.
How do you think he fares?
I think he's gonna do okay against Brutus. Brutus, though, is a very quick bot with that vertical spinner he could get around to the sides of Omega 13. It's gonna be very interesting to see the tactical approach from both bots.
Let's get down to the parallel lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, a box on wheels is pretty easy to underestimate, but you're gonna look pretty stupid if you lose to Omega 13! In the blue square, after watching every 007 movie ever made, this bot went pro-gun and wants to show you his collection. It's Brutus!
box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! The final fight of the night, Omega 13 and Brutus. Both bots feeling each other out in the early stages, and then a big head-on ram. And again.
Looks like Brutus's saw is a bit too high to hit Omega 13 there.
It might be so, we'll have to wait to see a few more hits to see if Brutus can get a big enough fight.
Omega 13 is a solid bot, quick, compact, and makes it very hard to hit.
Indeed is the case. Omega 13 really scurrying around the box, trying to stay out of range of that weapon of Brutus. Might have taken a few shots there, not really good shots.
Something's got to give if they keep charging each other on the head.
Brutus trying to come in again.
Brutus cannot get to the side of Omega 13. He's too fast for him.
Indeed, Omega 13 able to quickly turn out of sticky situations. Has a good turning radius.
Well, that's better from Brutus. If you can get to the corner again, if you chop up that body a bit.
It was a very good attack there from Brutus. You can see some damage on the front of Omega 13. Both bots dangerously near the kill saws. There's a part off of Brutus. He's lost part of his wedge.
Good look there, not best driving though. He should have gotten more damage.
Brutus getting a good attack. I don't know when that part came off of him, but he's lost a part. Oh, is that the other one gone? It is!
This could be going worse for Brutus.
It's a very bad situation now for Brutus. And now the chassis in the front is not protected.
It almost seems like losing the ram place is helping Brutus get closer to Omega 13's body.
That might be the case. But it'll help Omega 13 on the scorecards as he racks up more points. Brutus trying to rack up some
How
damage.
much to risk from Brutus? He needs to attack to cause damage, but he's taking body damage as well.
It's a game that Brutus has to think about. He's getting damage though. Omega 13 has a lot of body damage so far. So the ram plates were hindering him a little bit. Oh, now he's got a good shot on the corner. They're causing a little bit of damage. Omega 13 starting to slow down. This is a very close fight at the moment. Brutus getting another decent shot. Omega 13 really starting to struggle. Now that he's not as quick, Brutus is able to get those shots. Now he just needs to get the damage. Pushing Omega 13 towards the wall.
Oh, there's smoke.
There is smoke coming from Omega 13. Oh, now there's smoke from Brutus.
He's taking more damage than we thought.
He's taking a big shot there. Omega 13 really slowing down. 20 seconds
Omega
left.
13 came out very strong. Was able to remove the ram plates.
Not much time left for these bots to make an impression on the judges. Brutus trying his best. Still as quick as he was at the start of the fight. Oh, he's taking so much damage though. Is he going to even hold on to a judge's decision? It looks like he will. That's the end of the match. And whoa, that was a close one. Let's take a look at the replays. Coleslaw and both bots dealing some sucker punches to each other.
Omega 13 came out very strong and was able to remove the ram plates on Brutus. But Brutus wore him down and made it a tough fight to call.
Well, it sounds like the judges have made their decision, so we're going to go down to the box and find out who the winner is.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by a 24-21 decision is Omega 13!
Oh, it was very close, but it's Omega 13 who moves on to the round of 32. 4 more fights and 4 more victors in the round of 49 tonight, with Witch Doctor, Ghost Raptor, Vlad the Impaler, and Omega 13 booking their spots into the round of 32. Join us next week for 4 more fights as we continue the BattleBots Reborn Cup Season 2. I'm the Barangoat.
And this was for you.
Thanks.
And I am some guy off the street.
And that was for you.
Oh, fuck. And I have cat-like reflexes. See you next week.